Yes, welcome back to yet another fresh video. Excuse me for the angle or the half lying down. The reason for that is back pains. So yes, that's also the reason that you will not see me in this video move very much, especially air drumming. So I thought, what kind of video can I do that not will inspire me to air drum, as I do a lot, also in my private, believe it or not, with or without sticks. And then I thought, yes, a small video about a group called the Selector. Excuse me, the angle. And not only this group, but let's call this this week's vinyl haul. That's a popular title, maybe. But the Selector, that is Celebrate the Bullet. Celebrate the Bullet, man. God damn yous. We even got, this is on the back, and we got the finger selecting something. And yes. So where to begin this little vinyl haul story, including the Selector. And it all started yesterday. I was walking down the street. I'm just kidding. But yes, with my daughter in a Danish town, looking for old vinyl. And I was looking for a specific one yesterday, because my budget was not very big, let's just say that, very small. But I was looking for this one, and my luck is very, it works. It is usually the second record I go through. That's the one I'm looking for in the section. I went to the David Bowie and boom, there it was. And he even had 2 copies used, so I could select the most pretty one. And I did. And it wasn't even, the price was even good compared to the internet and so on and so forth. So that was, my whole day already here was like, yeah, it's cool, we can go home now. I just got what I came for. It's a record I had before. And somewhere along the line, maybe it got weared out, got some cracks or something, and then I sold it. But I've been missing this for a long time. And this is the one where you get the God Only Knows cover version. The Beach Boys, from the Pet Sounds album. And I don't know which version I love the most, because I love the David Bowie version of God Only Knows. The way he sings the vocal. I'm not going to do this in, I'm not going to play both Bowie and something else in a video, because if one of them triggers a, no can do, then it would be a pity that we won't get to listen to 3 minutes of Selector in a few moments. Yeah, right, yeah. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. I just love doing the British accent. Weird. Because I'm from Denmark. Maybe that's the reason. I think it's funny. I'm not making fun about it. I'm an old punk rock fan, so, it's in the blood, listening to interviews with Johnny Rotten or, any Paul Cook, anywho. But yeah, I love the language. I love the accent. Sometimes I use it just for entertainment purpose. This was the record. Yeah, shown that enough. I don't know why. It's a funny thing about your back brain when it takes over, when you're not thinking about what you're doing with your hands anymore. It just tends to repeat what you did last time you thought about it. You know? I'm holding it. I'm holding it. Are you done talking about it? Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, you can let go of it. Thank you very much, Room. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's time for some medication. I'm taking medication today because I just got to have some kind of shtick. And I said shtick in my hands, you know. Maybe it's something to do in the video. I don't know. It's a prop. It's just a prop. But a good prop. And it actually homegrown. Or is it? I don't know if I said that. But maybe I did not say that. Maybe I did say that. Maybe I did not say that. Let's listen to the selector. But yeah, my story. I found the David Bowie album. And then my daughter was on the ground because we are dividing our, you know, radar. And she's helping. He's like, how about this, Daddy? And she knows what I'm going for. You know what? Anything with an afro or anything with a some odd, you know, cover. Like this one. This was, and oddly enough, she didn't find anything really good yesterday, but she's not bad at finding stuff. But yesterday wasn't her lucky day. It was mine. It was like I was finding stuff that, you know, like, just like it was almost feeling like you know, when you are making your own reality, because she just looked through that case I found this one in, and this is a Stevie Wonder, yeah. Oh my God, Goku got some ash on his head. But Stevie Wonder, yeah. And this is a great one. I never heard it before. So this was a scoop and fairly cheap. I would guess in Danish or in dollars. Let's just say dollars. Everybody know how much $1 is worth. Soon nothing, but right now that would be in let me think. Thinky. Let's just say $8 for the Stevie Wonder, and also $10 for the Bowie. I would say was the price, and this was also $8. I know it's not the cheapest finds, but I think it's fair because I'm always looking for anything that smells like, as I mentioned, what I'm a fan of, British early 80s stuff. This is a 1980 album, and let's just start the motherfucker. Yes, you saw that? I just started a record. That's the tobacco working. But I'm a fan, so much a fan, I just interrupted my speech and said, fuck it, shut the fuck up, you old geezer. Let's listen to Selector. I love the sounds. That one. that sound. Turn it a little bit down so I can make a comment. That's fucking great, mate. First off, yeah, we're talking reggae, but I think we also are talking ska when we are mentioning stuff like the Selector and also Bad Manners, Madness, anything that comes from that culture. They have some influence, and you know, it's a melting pot of jazz elements, ska, what do you want to call it, reggae, pop rock, you know. I think the sound is fucking great in this group. You know, it's not a group I know a lot of, because it to be frank, in my teen years, I'm just gonna, so I don't have to yell, the Selector, and I can't remember all the names. They all had a similar cover art to it, very much with dark glasses and hats and suits and black and white squares, you know. I don't know if you call it, I don't think it's mods or sots or anything, but it's, I can't remember what you call it. So let maybe somebody can comment what that group, what that culture that made the ska music, and it is almost also have a connection to punk rock, I think, in my head, some of it, and it has the same crowd also, the same fans, you know, especially in the early 80s and late 70s. I think she sounds a bit like a cross between Nina Hagen and Lena Lovovich or something like that, you know. crossed with a soul singer of some sort, you know. Maybe this number is not the best example, but of her sounding like Nina Hagen, but some numbers is like, oh damn, that's kind of like Nina Hagen-ish. And also Nina Hagen in the early albums, Unbehagen and Nina Hagen Band and all the early stuff had a huge reggae influence, and also all through all albums, you know. Reggae is a big part of that circle I'm trying to paint. I'm trying to talk about, you know, mention. We're talking early 80s, late 70s, but most early 80s, and around Carnaby Street, the culture. It's very British. Select, it's very British. What was the name of that was I think a group just as big as the Selector in that genre. I don't know that. I'm thinking Mods. I don't know why that word is coming up again and again. Mods. Great stuff. Let's have 10 seconds. So it's not only just one singer painting all of the, you know, the colors. Yeah, you have to excuse my language. I paint a lot. No, that's a, you know, reggae, punk rockish. I know what you're thinking. That's not punk rock. But the way he sings it, it's not very reggae. Maybe for some, it's more in the, you know, punk rock department, you know, like where it's allowed to speak the words more or less, like Dead Kennedys do sometimes, or Sex Pistols, or Exploited, you know, Barney Army, stuff like that. When you just have the language of the street, you sing with that tone, that lingo. It's kind of singing, but it's also kind of preaching or talking, spitting, rapping, what do you want to call it? Each and every day. I was very reggae. Then we got the horns, you know, the ska stuff. Jazz, what do you want to call it? Great break. Almost wished I was playing that louder, that part. But this is fucking great. If you ask me, this is brillante. But if you see my videos before, you know I'm a big sucker for anything that spells like I just described. Sleaford Mods, stuff like that. Yes, Sleaford Mods, that's... Excuse me. Sleaford Mods, talking about videos on my own channel. It's also in the family, you know, like, that's why I call that also a bit of a punk rock twist to it. Because you have that, you know, the speech way to sing it. That, and it's very commanding sometimes, especially Sleaford Mods, you know, that's very, like, punk rock. More than this. But this also has a lot of elements of a lot of great stuff. So, the short of it is, You can't go wrong with you just gotta follow your instinct. And in my case, it was old times talking to me when I found the cover. And in your case, if you haven't got a clue what this is, you should stop when you see a cover like this. It should look at how they write it. It's like that's also a bit of a punk rock element, as I said. It is a bag of bee's knees, or what do you want to call it? Yeah, I think for some that may be a boring ass looking cover. I don't know. For me, that says stop. You know, this is not your James Last vinyl. This is something you should just check out a bit. And it's also I would say in the easy listening, some of the numbers vary. This is an album you can put on in the morning, you know. Yeah. So let's end it on that note. We heard a number. We talked about the British music in the early 80s. You know, socks, moths, and all of the above. We heard a number from the selector, and the number was Celebrate the Bullet, just like the album title. That was the number we heard. Yeah. Right now, it's another number. Same group, same side. We are on side A for the whole part. Just for information, for anybody who are thinking, no, he's just putting stuff in, you know, like randomly in the background, you know, like after it's shot the video. No, it's you can stop it like that. The pickup goes up. The record goes off. The man is waving goodbye from Denmark, and yeah, he is lying back in his sofa chair with back pains. But that's okay. That's okay. Okay, we mentioned or managed to do a video anywho. So that being said, let's close it up and let me roll you a bit of what I'm painting. It's a 2-minute video with some music in the background, so you're not bored, and it gives you a chance to look at what I'm painting. And yeah, enjoy. Thank you for listening to some music with the old geezer from Denmark. As I said, bye now.